Oh. What? Just looking at Amazon. What did you find? Found this. What? No, dude. That's stupid. What would you even... No, yeah. You're right. You're right. You're not going to get it, are you? No, no. No. Probably not. Like, we should focus on the builds that we have, man. I know, but have you ever just thought, maybe? Like, it would be cool, right? Cool? Maybe. But I don't... It's old, and nobody wants to see that. I mean, I think people do want to see it. Plus, it would be sweet. We need another project. You need another project? Have you been in your shop? Yeah, but it's Black Friday, and it's not on sale, so I think I'm just gonna... Did you order it? Yeah, I did. I think we need it. All right. Okay, you guys asked for this. I am excited about this build. We're gonna go get a sled to start a build. So I've got my trailer, my Oxbow Maverick light, and we're gonna go pick up a sled and do some stuff to it. So the first part of that is we gotta go pick up the sled. So let's go do that now. Okay, if you're following on YouTube, you would have seen me put a pull up of what build I should do next. We are doing some new sled builds. Let me give you a peek back here without showing you what's on there. We got one, two, three. We're doing some stuff on that Gen 4. Probably gonna do some stuff on mine, which is right there. No, not the brown one. Anyways, the next build that is not one of those is gonna be this. And oh, don't look at the other one. This right here, this 440 liquid cooled Polaris. I am gonna have to look and see what year it is, but it's gonna be funny. And what are we doing to it? We're gonna throw a turbo on the sucker. Ignore this sled for right now. We'll do things with that later. This one is what we're going for. Picked it up from a buddy. Okay, what do we got here? This looks like a Polaris 550 fan cooled. Year was this early 2000s. Let's see. I don't see the manufacturer date. Oh, 2000. So yeah, 2001. Dude, what a guess, huh? And this one's what, like a 99? Anyways, this is the sled that we're gonna work on next, and it's gonna be something, boys. And then I was like, oh, I'm gonna clean it off and vacuum things and take it to the power, or take it to get pressure water, or to wash it off. And then it snowed on it, so we're gonna melt this snow, vacuum it, get it cleaned off, and then we're gonna get it started and do some baseline testing on it so we can see if we get any improvement from our turbo. So, I mean, it might not do anything. It'll probably just blow up the engine, but you know what? We're gonna have fun doing it. We're gonna see if it works even. Anyways, I'm excited for this build because this spring I wanna do some drag racing, and I think it'd be funny to drag race this. Looks like we already have a bumper delete done on it. Maybe we'll build something for that. Maybe we'll leave it off. We'll see. Yeah, so we're gonna get started on this thing. Probably just by getting the snow off of it and letting it dry off. But yeah, here's just a peek inside the engine. It's pretty dirty. I think it's just been sitting out on my buddy's farm for a while. So yeah, we're gonna clean her up here now. getting some of the snow off, melting some of it. Okay, so, sorry, still sick. This video has been filmed at a lot of different times and a lot of different health times for me. So, first thing I want to do is make sure this thing will start and run, and I want to get a baseline, like how fast it is and how well it performs, so that way we can see if the turbo does anything. Probably, I don't know. Hopefully it does. Hopefully it at least makes a noise. So I'm going to get this running. I 100% know that there's water in the gas tank, so I'm going to have to figure out how to drain it. How do I know that? Because when I was washing it, I sprayed the gas tank off, and look, no cover on here. So water for sure went down there. Also, it's been outside for an undisclosed amount of years. So get it running, drain the gas tank. So that's the chore now. So to get this thing running, I'm guessing, well, here's two things I know. One, pull cord needs to be reattached. Two, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to rebuild the carburetors. So we'll get going. You know, this pipe actually doesn't have very much rust on it. That's pretty cool. All right. So let's get going, and I'll give you some updates along the way. All right, let's do an unboxing here. This video's been I've been shooting this kind of mixed match, so I have a cold right now. Sorry about that. But I'm very excited about this. All right, looks like some gaskets and a rubber glove. Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, super well packed there, huh? Jeez, just been bouncing around in a poor box. No, that is the cutest little turbo I've ever seen. Oh, man. Oh, this is great. Yeah. Awesome. Sweet. Let's make some power. Maybe. Everybody in there. Holy cow, this thing is teensy. All right, carburetors are cleaned. Now I'm gonna work on the pull cord here. So I'm gonna pull this off and get it on. I got the pipe pulled off. So yeah, we'll get going on that. All right, I got the cover off. That belt is suspect to me, so I might need to replace it. That's the water pump belt, or maybe I just need to tighten it. I think I can tighten it right there. Sorry, right there. It just seems loose, so I'll inspect it a bit more. Okay, the cover is off. So what I'm gonna do is you just wind this up until it's really tight, and then you put the rope through. Then you fish it through that little hole, which isn't like, it's not super fun, but it can be done. And then since this is all wound up, you just like let it suck in the rope. So on the other end, you do want to put like a knot or something so it doesn't suck all of it in. Yeah, so I did untie it out of the handle, because then I have to fish it up through there to get it out. So I did clean up the cover a little bit, not a ton, but a teeny bit. So, all right, I'm gonna get this part done, and then I'll tighten that. I'll let you know how it goes. Just a little update. I actually ended up going, because it was easier, down through this and then out that way. And then I wound it up, and then I'm holding it with the channel locks just so I can make this video, but I'll stick it down and out. Before I jump into the next part of this video, I just wanted to ask you guys a question. Do you ever do something so stupid that you're like, can't believe I did that? Well, check this out. I thought, oh, the recoil's not working. I'll take it apart. Oh, these springs are the worst. All right, well, I gotta now wind this back up and put it back in there. I was kind of ashamed to show you guys, but I thought, you know, everybody makes mistakes. Why not show mine? So we'll get back started on this. Hopefully I can get it back in there without too much trouble. But we'll, if anybody has any tips, I'd love to know. Comment how you get these put back together, because I just fight with it, and then eventually get it back in. All right, I got the recoil done, and I should have recorded this. I had to look a lot on, I did a lot of looking around, and turns out that that recoil needed, the spring was messed up and bent, and I probably should have gotten a new one, and depending on how this build goes and how much I like it, maybe I'll get a new one. But the spring was like really messed up. And after I looked at like what a new spring looks like, I was like, oh, okay. So I had to like bend it back. And then I watched a video and a guy just put it into the case. Like you wind it up, put it into the case, and then you put the plastic piece down on it, and then you turn it, catch it, and then wind it up. So now it works great. Well, it works. I took the spark plugs out so it pull easier. But it's working. So I'm not tonight, but we are going to drain the gas out of here because, like I said, it's mostly water. I think, well, maybe not mostly water, but there's a lot of water in it. And then, yeah, once we get fuel in it, then, oh, the chain case is totally dry. So I'm going to need to get some oil for that. But yeah, after that, I think, yeah, I'm going to try to start it. Probably need to, is there any coolant in this thing? Yeah, I'll check this here and see. Yeah, a little bit. Probably need some more. It's really dark green. That's weird. Yeah, so I'll put some more coolant in and put the pipe back on. So we'll do that here in a little bit. But yeah, getting closer to trying to fire it up. So we'll do those things. Okay, so we'll pull the water out and the gas. Oh, looks like my batteries might be dead on my pump. Oh, crap. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, there we go. If something was just stuck, I'm going to check it out. Okay, new batteries were flowing a lot better. Let's stop it for a second here. And, you know, I don't know if you can see it. I can see it. There's a lot. See, there's kind of a bubble and a mix down there. Yeah. That's all the water and the gas mixing. It's probably really bad gas too, so we'll flush this out. And yeah, I just put the back up on a jack so we can get all this out. And then we'll dump some new stuff in and hopefully be going. So these little pumps are sweet. They pump out a lot. This one actually has a sensor that will shut it off when it gets too full. So that's what was beeping earlier. Yeah, it eats through batteries, but works well. I did throw a bungee cord on so that this bucket here doesn't fall off and dump 5 gallons of bad gas on the ground. All right, we're gonna see if this thing will fire up. Just dump some of the watercross gas in because my gas barrel's over there and there's like so much in the way and my kids are coming home from school. And anyways, I just want to see if this thing will start up and run. So let's do it. Probably use some starting fluid, but that's just because, I don't know. I just want it to start fast. So let's fire this thing up. All right. She is running. My kids are probably home now. So one thing you should always check for is to make sure that your fuel's on before you pull it forever and nothing happens. It's probably the end of this video. Thank you so much for coming. This sucker's running. We're gonna do stuff. Where is it? Stuff to it. It's gonna be fun. I think hopefully we'll take it out and get a baseline. This is gonna be a fun project. Hopefully get it ready for the spring. We can take it out and race around. Hopefully the turbo does something. A lot of hopes here. But I'm just grateful for everybody that watches. Hopefully you guys like this build. Let me know down in the comments. I just appreciate everybody that's coming and watching. And yeah, we're gonna keep doing cool stuff. We're gonna keep having fun. Local snowmobile club is doing like a kids event, so we're getting some stuff that they need for that ready. So anyways, thanks so much for coming along. We'll be back Wednesdays and Saturdays.